What's up, boys and girls, theys and thems? Wait, I can't use that as an introduction. I would be here for an hour trying to get all the gender pronouns, so let's just leave it at, what's up, all you lunatics out there? Welcome back to my channel. And no, my channel is definitely not big enough to be sponsored by Coke yet. I am sponsoring Hunter Biden, however. Terrible joke, sorry. Let's move along. Dan Bilzerian. So Dan Bilzerian has been all over the place lately as far as YouTube videos, the news, social media, except the place that he's the king of, Instagram. The king of Instagram hasn't had a post since, I think it was late August. So that's kind of a red flag that something's going on. You dig a little deeper and Ignite, his company, is just in shambles. There's a financial guy that does a YouTube channel named Tom Nash, and he breaks it down pretty good as far as what's going on with the company Ignite and Dan Bilzerian, and it looks like they're on a downward spiral. That plane is crashing. Looks like Dan Bilzerian and Ignite's about to crash and burn. And, I mean, can anybody say they're really surprised? So Dan Bilzerian is, this guy, he's a piece of work. I don't think he has really any fans except maybe a few 15, 16-year-old kids that look at his lifestyle and say, wow, I want to be Dan Bilzerian. Most adults, grown adults, successful people, they realize that if you have a business and you're a successful entrepreneur, that you're not going to have that much free time to just constantly be posting social media about doing this. Well, like, who runs his business? Clearly he doesn't. And clearly whoever's running it doesn't know what they're doing, because they're letting this guy take all the investors' money and let him use it for his fancy lifestyle. All the people that hang out with this guy, they're paid. I mean, this guy's always got 20, 30 women around him. It's got to get expensive paying these women. The house that he said he bought was rented. It's all a sham. He failed the Navy SEALs. Now, it said that he tried to do the Navy SEALs bud training twice, and one of the times he failed for something that happened on the shooting range. Now, I found out something about Dan Bilzerian that I wasn't aware of. So I was just wondering how many people out there were aware of it. Because there's some great YouTube videos. Jamari does a good YouTube video about Dan Bilzerian and what's going on with him, what's going on with his company, and how it's just a super fall from grace. And Dan Bilzerian, supposedly he's an actor, has been in movies. Okay, so the movie The Lone Survivor, great movie, phenomenal movie with Mark Wahlberg. Dan Bilzerian apparently wanted to be in the movie, but they didn't want to cast him. So what happened was he paid the production company of Lone Survivor $1 million alone. He loaned them $1 million in exchange for at least 8 minutes of screen time and 80 words of dialogue, all right? Now, he only appears in the film for less than a minute. It's at the beginning when they're all sitting in that room and the new SEAL comes in and does the dance. It's funny, check it out. Check out but I had no idea, and then I went and looked up the footage, and it does show Dan Bilzerian sitting there. But he paid the production company, he loaned the production company $1 million, loaned that to them, just so he could get 8 minutes of screen time and 80 words of dialogue. What? What's the point of being an actor or an actress in Hollywood if you have to pay to get into films? But that just goes to show you what kind of person Dan Bilzerian was. Now, this guy, the first time I saw him, I'm like, Jesus, this guy looks like a goddamn werewolf. Like, he's scary looking. Like, clearly these women aren't hanging out with him because his debonair good looks. And then you watch him on a couple of podcasts, and his personality's just as bad as his... And listen, I know I'm no Brad Pitt, you know, but I'm not. Listen, I'm not a hater. It sounds like I'm a hater. The thing with me is, when you're putting on this front that's complete bullshit, and you're trying to make everybody think you're something you're not, you got to expect a little hate. Like me, I'm just some dub running my mouth about shit I don't even know about to a video camera, and you know, I'm just an idiot. What I say. Who gives a shit what I say? Nobody should take anything I say at face value. I know that. I'm not all over social media and Instagram posting, look at me, look at this, look at that. I'm just a goddamn fool that's running my mouth. Dan Bilzerian tries to make people think that he's just something he's not. The king of Instagram. I mean, it's so easy to buy followers on Instagram. This guy seems to buy and pay for everything else in his life. Why wouldn't he buy and pay for followers on Instagram? Clearly pays for the people that hang around him. Those girls aren't going to hang around him without getting paid. The house that he said he owned, rented. It's basically just like everything else the guy does. He's got to pay to be in movies, and then they clip him out of it. That's the funniest shit. That's like a touche. Good for the movie production company. Yeah, we'll take your $1 million loan. We'll put you in the movie. Oh, yeah, we edited it out. So that's funny. That's funny. So this guy claims, you watch him on these podcasts, Joe Rogan, he said he made all his money gambling, playing poker. No, he didn't. He got his money. He's a trust fund kid. His dad was some scumbag, slimy Ponzi scheme dude that made a bunch of money. I'm pretty sure his dad got convicted of a bunch of stuff and is a felon. He left a big trust fund to Dan, and Dan kind of went on and did the same thing, And I don't know anybody, I've never heard or seen anybody that's been like, yeah, I'm a big fan of Dan Bilzerian, I'm rooting for him, I want to be like this guy when I grow up. I don't know anybody like that. It just looks like, to me, it looks like a sad, pathetic, insecure man-child. I mean, and Dan, I don't want anybody to fail. I want everyone to win. I want everyone to be successful. But this is a little taste of humble pie for you. This is humbling for you. I mean, you post on Instagram every day about this, that, and the other. Look at my lifestyle. Okay, so now you get served a little slice of humble pie. You haven't posted for, almost 2 months now. It's karma coming. It's karma coming around. I mean, the guy's spending money from his investors that are putting it into his company, not for him to pay for 30 girls to be at his side everywhere he goes, or to pay $200,000 a month on a mansion that he's renting, or to pay $1 million to be in a movie that he didn't even really do anything in. That's classic. So, all right, like I said, there's a ton of videos out there that get into it more than I do. Go check out those videos. Like I said, Jamari's got a great one. Tom Nash breaks down the financials of the company Ignite that Dan Bilzerian supposedly owns. Check that out. But the one thing I wanted to bring to everyone's attention, if you didn't know it, because I had no idea until recently, is that he paid a production company $1 million to be in the film, and then they snipped him just about out of it. Well, he loaned it to him. Sorry, he loaned him the money for the favor of being in the film. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I thought it was hilarious. So I don't know. I'm gonna stay up on this story and see what kind of unfolds. I think we're gonna see some kind of shitty things happening for Dan, where his company is gonna eventually come out and say, "Oh, we're going under, sorry," and he's probably gonna get sued by investors. Who knows? He may go to jail. Who knows where the guy is right now? Doesn't really seem to be showing his face anywhere, as far as I can see. If he's around, let me know in the comments. I don't know. I try not to pay too much attention, but I'll keep you all up to date on what's going on with him when I find out. Do me a favor. I'm just getting started here on my channel. If you like what I had to say, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. I won't be mad at you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this guy, Dan Bilzerian. If you're a fan of his and you think I'm a hater, let me know. I'd love to hear your perspective on it. And if you could do me a huge favor and subscribe, that would help me out greatly to grow my channel. And I got a lot of great things planned. Like I said, I'm just getting started here, getting used to everything on YouTube. But there's a lot to talk about. I'm here to, bring out the hypocrisy and the insanity that we're seeing in the world every day. So it's getting worse, in case you didn't notice. So there's a lot to talk about. I got a lot of things to say. So join me on this journey. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you next time.